Hi everyone, this is Heba from My Little Journal, and today I am dedicating my layout to Tom Petty. I was really saddened by the news last week that he passed away, and I've done something very similar for George Michael in one of my traveler's notebooks, so I decided to do the same for Tom Petty. Now I will fussy cut around him. I like to do that because I wanted to add flowers around him. And I thought I would fussy cut out those yellow flowers. That's beautiful, beautiful paper from Felicity Jane. Now, also my traveler's notebook is extremely thick and chunky. So every time I wanted to work in it, the pages keep flipping over and it would have been hard for you guys to see what I'm doing. So I decided to work outside of the page, and I'm just checking that my pages will fit. And I'm just gonna go for it. I'm working outside the page for you guys. Now that I have everything ready, I'm gonna start fussy cutting out these flowers, and I will also fussy cut out some butterflies. I can't remember what brand this paper was, but I will add all the links down below for everything I'm using today in this layout. Now, I thought I would kind of create something whimsical, I guess. I just wanted it to look like he was floating in between all the flowers. So I will stick him down, but I will only stick like the middle part of his body and leave the sides because I do want to add those flowers. Now, when you do a layout similar to this, you do want to start by just trying it out and adding the flowers to see if everything fits, if you need more flowers, less. Just try to play around with it until you get to that point where you're like, oh, I like that. And once I do get to that point, I will start sticking flower by flower because I don't want to forget how I had them set up in the first place. Now, because I'm working on two separate pages and there's going to be a fold in the middle, I have to trim off the flowers and then add them back on to the left side of my page. And that way, when I add this layout in my notebook, it looks like one layout. And it's pretty easy working or doing this working outside of my notebook. I think if I was working inside my notebook, it would be pretty hard, especially that my notebook right now is kind of bulky. But once I am done adding all my flowers, I do want to stamp, and I decided that I will stamp Free Fallin'. This is one of Tom Petty's songs, and this song brings a lot of memories back to me, and I love this song. Good memories, by the way, and I will forever remember those moments when I hear this song. So I thought I have to stamp that out. I will be using my Kelly Perky stamp set, or my alpha stamps. I cannot remember the name of this stamp set, but I will add it down below. And check this out, you guys. I bought myself the Tim Holtz stamper platform. I am so excited to share this with you guys. Now, I'm not a big crafter that buys tools. I really find them very expensive. So when I do buy a tool, I think really hard, and this is something I've really wanted. I love to stamp, you guys know this, and if you're a big stamper, this is the perfect tool. Oh my gosh, it's so easy to line up your stamps and double stamp. I've been using it non-stop since I bought it, and I'm so excited to be sharing my excitement with you. Now you can see I left in some of my stamping because I wanted to show you that it was pretty easy to do this, and I was stamping out a bunch of letters and I had to go back in and add more letters, but having this platform made it very, very easy for me. and I'm really excited that I have it now. Now here's a teeny tiny tip for you. After using this platform for a few weeks, I noticed that it's better if you bring your magnets closer to your stamping area, because once you stamp, the ink does hold on a little bit to your paper. So bringing those magnets closer to that area helps, once you lift the platform, that your paper is not stuck to your stamp. Now that I'm done with my stamping, I'm going to grab my layout, and I want to add those butterflies that I fussy cut out earlier. Now they're going to fall in that fold again, so I'm going to have to trim them off and stick them on both sides of my layout. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to add some embellishments. I didn't want to add a lot, so I'm just going to try to keep it as simple as possible. I do add some puffy stickers, and I will also add some enamel dots here and there. Now I really didn't like where those puffy hearts were, so I'm just going to move them a little bit. And then I'm going to go through my Tim Holtz phrase booklet. I found something, or a phrase, that said, "Live each day with grace and authenticity." So I really like that. So I'm going to add that right under my title. First, I was going to add it like in one line, but I really didn't like how that looked. But looking at it now, it looks fine to me. Anyway, I end up cutting it in half and adding it in 2 lines right under my title. Then I'm going to grab my layout and stick it inside my notebook and call my layout done. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing, and I hope to see you guys very, very soon. Bye!